Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I won't lie, today was supposed to be just a standard chill single upload kind of day, but then overnight everything went crazy. We have got some of the spiciest leaks that we've had in quite some time, and that's saying a lot because there's been a lot of leaks recently. For one, some more Modern Warfare Year 2 content has supposedly leaked via the Ghost of Hope, and it is very interesting because it's very different from anything that we've seen, one, ever, but also in a long time. On top of that, Advanced Warfare 2 leaks have surfaced. Yes, you heard that right. Advanced Warfare 2. Let's start first, though, with the MW2 stuff. As I mentioned, this is stemming from the Ghost of Hope. However, I am going off of the new information that Tom Henderson has posted on Insider Gaming. He covers Hope's leaks, but then also goes into more detail as well. So later on last night, the Ghost of Hope, who we've talked about many times on the channel in the past, building up a pretty credible track record for leaks and rumors. But of course, as always, you know, take everything with a grain of salt. We don't know for sure until it's officially announced from Activision. But Hope tweeted out last night saying that there is supposedly a greatest hits DLC pack, if you will, coming to Modern Warfare 2 in Year 2. Now, what else is coming to Modern Warfare 2 in Year 2 that we know of already? Well, according to Hope and various other leakers from a few months back, in the later half of 2023 and throughout 2024, there's supposedly going to be a bunch of old Modern Warfare 2009 maps released into the game. Basically, a whole throwback to MW2, the OG, with, you know, Afghan, Derail, Estate, High Rise, Invasion, all those maps, you know, Rust, Scrapyard, Skid Row, so on and so forth. Apparently, all the old MW2 2009 maps are set to come to Modern Warfare 2022 or Modern Warfare II in the second year of content, because as we know, this game is supposedly going to be a 2-year-long title for the first time ever in Call of Duty history. But now, in addition to that, Hope said that this greatest hits map pack is on its way. His official tweet says, to celebrate 20 years of Call of Duty, a paid greatest hits map pack is in development on top of the MW2 2009 maps. These would also include other classic maps from Infinity Ward games, Treyarch games, and Sledgehammer games, meant to be released for MW2 Year 2. So this is a big deal for a handful of reasons. One, that's a ton of content for Year 2, and while it is, you know, quote unquote recycled or remastered, which I'm sure some players will not be the most thrilled about because they'd rather have new content, for Year 2 content, that's not bad. Like Hope and Tom Henderson do both say that there's still going to be the standard free battle passes, the free maps for the main regular season updates. You know, there's still going to be free weapons and stuff like that. This, though, would be a paid map pack, which we have not seen in a decent amount of time, and somewhat for good reason. For a lot of players, buying the map packs back in the day was not the greatest thing. You know, it was cool to experience the new maps and play on those, but a big thing with the paid DLC versus just playing the free content in the game, it limits your matchmaking. We all already know that there is very strict skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, and for a lot of players that's very annoying because it just destroys your ping and connection, right? Well, when you go ahead and you buy that map pack and you're only playing those maps, you're also only playing against the other players who care enough to buy those maps, which is a much smaller pool. Now, of course, a lot of players would buy this, and I mean, if we're seeing 3 different studios work all combined into one map pack for the first time ever, that would be huge in and of itself. Like, I would fully expect this map pack to go crazy and have a ton of sales, maybe even rivals Zombies Chronicles. I think Hope was saying that as well over on Twitter, but still, that limits your matchmaking, which means you play much sweatier lobbies, much worse connection lobbies. It could be interesting how that ends up playing out, because paid DLC was sort of removed for a reason. It definitely was not the most popular, and obviously when there's free maps, it entices a lot more players to get on and try them out. But having that kind of content expansion in Year 2 with just having the 2009 MW2 maps would be pretty crazy. Now we're talking adding some of the GOATs from Treyarch. Think Firing Range, think Nuketown, Summit, so on and so forth. And then Sledgehammer as well. We've got maps like, you know, Riot. We've got, what are some other ones? Detroit was pretty good. I think Biolab was solid. I liked Solar as well, was one of the better maps in my opinion. So you could have all of these in an MW2 game. That would be crazy, crazy, crazy stuff to see. And just all in all, like, you could tell me I was waking up to this, I would not have believed you. Paid DLC potentially returning, and it's 3 different studios you know, maps and content all being added into year 2 of MW2. Again, keep in mind, just a leak, just a rumor as of right now, not 100% official, but crazy nonetheless. Now, the next one might be even crazier, Advanced Warfare 2. Before we get into this though, if you guys are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with news, updates, leaks, loadouts, tips, everything going on in COD. You're gonna find it right here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1 million. We'd love to have you join the fam. And if you guys enjoy this video, a like rating would be seriously appreciated. It does really help grow the channel. Let's try and aim for 2,000 likes on this one. Anyway, the Advanced Warfare 2 information is stemming from Ralph's Valve. We've talked about Ralph many times on the channel in the past. He reported via What If Gaming that apparently in 2025 we could be seeing Advanced Warfare 2. Now, for what it's worth, Tom Henderson said that Insider Gaming couldn't fully corroborate those leaks as of now, but it's not all that unlikely. We know Vanguard was a flop. They will not be going back in time that, you know, early on anymore. Supposedly, Call of Duty 2024 from Treyarch is like a 90s sort of base game, Gulf War, I think. So potentially we could be going back in time to that, but I don't think we're going that far back in history ever again. That means modern day or future. And it's been a while since we've had a future. Call of Duty is going to keep recycling the 3 time periods, right? So Advanced Warfare 2 in 2025 would mean that, you know, Treyarch's next game would only be a 1-year title in 2024, which is interesting. We're going to have to obviously wait and see because this is very, very far out. But an advanced movement game could potentially be coming back. I do find it a bit weird because Sledgehammer has said previously, I think even before Vanguard launched, that they wanted to make multiple sequels to Vanguard's narrative story so that they could, you know, expand that universe and expand on those characters. But because the game did so bad, maybe that's not going to be a thing. Like, definitely a curveball to say the least with this news. Again, we have to take it with a grain of salt, especially because this is so far out from happening, but it is interesting nonetheless that we're waking up on a Wednesday morning to Advanced Warfare 2 talk when Modern Warfare 2 is still on the horizon and about 3 weeks out from launch. If this were to come to fruition, though, we get very interesting updates, not only for, you know, the continuation of the Advanced Warfare story, but then with Warzone 2.0. We know that's going to be the battle royale of the future. You know, the sort of next era of Call of Duty would include anything beyond MW2, so COD 2024 and apparently Advanced Warfare 2, meaning we'd have this era change over to advanced movement and have jetpacks or whatever potentially in Warzone as well. There's a lot of interesting sort of, you know, consequences, if you will. I think that's the right word, if this ends up happening. But overall, there's not much else really known about this. Ralph's blog basically just says, yeah, Sledgehammer is, you know, starting development on Advanced Warfare 2 slated for 2025 release. I wouldn't expect to hear anything more on this in quite some time because we're so far out from this happening, right? Maybe the one-off dev tales here and there, but in terms of, you know, solid, detailed specifics on what Advanced Warfare 2 could be, I think we're a ways out from that. More importantly, the MW2 Year 2 stuff is a lot, you know, closer in the general timeline and could be very big if that ends up happening. But a spicy day for leaks and rumors, like I said. That is going to wrap things up for this one, though. If you guys enjoyed the video, a like rating does seriously help grow the channel and would be seriously appreciated. If you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, join us on the road to 1 million, and being subscribed guarantees you are always up to date with everything going on in COD. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.